We're live! Here we are. It's the Kent Beck Scrum, and we have Sheldon and Nicola and Sam, and we've got Nicola doing the cameraman role of and a technician. Yay, well done. It's good stuff. All right. And so here we are. Yeah, it's the Kent Beck Scrum, and anything can be discussed, but we try and keep it short. It's supposed to be time boxed to 15 minutes, and we go around with things that we've been doing, plan to do, or that we're stuck on. Sheldon, I think it's your first time, so myself and Nicola will go first, and you can get in as involved as much or as little as you like. How are things going with me? What have I been doing? We just had the Agile Dev mob, and it was good for Nick and Rose, and we were working further through the acceptance test, unit tests, cycle assignment, and talking about different RSpec bits and pieces, and that was all good fun. Before that, I was working through the deep learning components, trying to work out how to differentiate the softmax loss function, which I'm a bit confused by. And before that, we had the React mob, and I've got a little I've managed to deploy to Docker Azure a new React app. This is like a little prototype for a new version of the Agile Ventures site. So I'm quite excited about that. Yeah. Maybe I'll show you that at the end if you're interested. And then what else is that? What was before that? I think before that was the Scrum, and that's about me. So I'm not really blocked. We've got the async voter meeting coming up in a moment, and I've just got a load of admin items that need sorting out. But that's about the size of things for me. Nicola, how are things going with you?
Yeah, I've been working on local support. I've been playing a little bit with the after validation callback that we have on organizations. So when our organization gets saved, before that, we are triggering the geocode gem. And what I was trying to do is to avoid I was trying to avoid the triggering of the geocode gem when the object gets created, and we already have the address, the latitude and longitude, because we didn't really need to trigger the API. So I think that I got it now, because one of the things that we can ask if the organization has the ID nil, we can play with that.
Okay.
So that it will be when the object gets created, and I think that we can avoid the seed being triggered per each time that we run the setup. So I have no blockers. So that is all for me.
Oh, great, good stuff. Oh, great investigation. Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Right there. Yeah, that part of the
This is the what do we call it? Is it validation? Not validation. No, it is. It's an after validation. It's a life cycle hook. It's a life cycle hook for the Rails active record thing. Yes. So good stuff. Excellent. All right. And so not blocked. Let's go now, Sheldon. I know it's your first time. I think you got a background in various programming languages. You're looking to get involved in some open source as a junior developer. I think we talked already. How are things going this week for you?
I've tried to have a look at your course on your EDX.
Yep.
And follow that link to the Code Academy Ruby module or the Ruby training thing. It worked too well. I think the site kept crashing. I think I might find a different resource for that.
Sure. What was that? You were trying to do some like Ruby training on Code Academy?
Just have a look at how you do loops.
Yeah, right. That's Yeah. So that's the course recommends using Code Academy Ruby. That's interesting. Oh, that's disturbing if they are. I mean, it's not a resource that's run by us, but yes, they've usually been quite reliable. So if that's not working for you,
I've used them in the past. I mean, years ago when they started, I was using them. But even if you copied their code and try to use it to pass that next whatever course section, just wouldn't let me do anything. So I just gave up. You'll sit there too long while it was processed.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But besides that, I'm going to just go through your course, your EDX course, and then see where I take it from there.
Sure thing. Yes. Well, in particular, if you're looking for alternative ways of getting to Ruby, and if we've got there's on this page here, we've got a few other sort of Ruby intro kind of getting started with bits and pieces there. So there's this tryruby.org, Ruby Monk, and so on. You might find those a bit better. I'll just ping the link in there.
Is it still working, RubyMonk? Because
oh, maybe not. I mean, we've also got that was certainly added a while ago. Let's go and have a look at it now.
Yeah,
it's still there.
Yeah.
Whether it's I mean, similarly with Code Academy is they often there are places where it can just get stuck, and I mean, it's a lovely idea having this sandbox for the things will just work. Code Academy's thing, it does. I mean, there's a big freemium model, so so we can, like, for example, there you go. That's RubyMonk there, and it's like, that's actually, they've got a bit of we've got to set another one there. Let's see that running in the browser. Slightly different model. There we go. The master says, "I'm pleased." I mean, if you can survive the ongoing Zen riddles and whatever that they keep telling you in RubyMonk, then you can do it. I found it a bit what's the word? It's going to ground me down after a while. RubyMonk, but let me just I'll just paste that link to you, Sheldon, in Slack, as well. Just the annoyingly in Hangouts the chat history disappears. So just in case you don't get that. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, that's our Scrum then. And I think if there are no other blocks or anything else that we need to sort out, then I think we're kind of good for the week, really. Sheldon, I'd love to get to the point where you can be working. We've got enough work to consume as much time as you can offer us in terms of both Ruby, Node, all these different projects. Nicola there was talking about the local support project, which is a Ruby on Rails project. You can see here, this is the open pull requests that different contributors are working on. There's lots and lots of issues and things to work on. So anytime that you want to get involved, we can set up a pairing session. Just come to any Scrum. We can talk through getting you started on something.
Okay, yeah. I was just going to ask you, how do I get started on one of those projects?
Yeah, and that would be the way. And the way that the edX course the way that they run it in UC Berkeley is that they do it like in parallel with like doing a project, and so it is sort of at least partly designed with that in mind. Of course, people different levels of confidence in. I love just throwing myself into things and seeing if it breaks and works. I'll show you the React thing actually. That's what I was doing this morning. But React. What am I talking about? Yeah, I mean, I think you're only available on Friday, so anytime, just come to one of these scrums. I'll be here and can get you started on something. We do also. There's like every other Monday we have a new members meeting, so that's like a longer. It's like a 5:30 p.m. UTC this coming Monday. If you want to come in and have a bigger chat about how things work in Agile Ventures. But yeah, we kind of use pairing sessions through these Hangouts. A lot of people doing work in systems like Cloud9. For example, this Cloud9 system here was like a shared editor. That was the mob session that I was just doing, which relates to, this is all content from the assignments from that edX course. Then as well as the daily scrums, which are like quick check-ins, we also have weekly meetings. So, for example, the local support weekly meeting was on a Thursday. We have got the async voter coming up next. But all of these things are recorded, and you can catch the recordings on our site. So if we have a quick look here at the past scrums, so we can see there, if we look quickly, we should see, look, there's the live stream on our site. So if we have a quick look here, there you go. We are broadcasting live. You can find, so you can see the scrums there. There's daily ones. See the local support kickoff was there. You see our marketing meeting was there. Yeah, website 1 planning meeting. So you can always catch up with the latest stuff that's going on in some of the main projects. The daily check-ins there on the site. All right. Well, let's finish up today then. So this was this was the React app that I've just got up at www.react.agileVentures.org. I just got React Bootstrap integrated into it. So it's now got little.
Yeah, that is the when you just create the React app, right?
I've used the Facebook React starter thing, and I've stuck the Agile Ventures symbol in there instead of the React symbol. Yeah. You recognized it, didn't you?
Yeah. Because I've been playing this week also because I was thinking a nice way to display all the scrums that I participate in, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I can create just a React app that is hitting the YouTube API and collect all the videos that are in the playlist called Agile Ventures and display the scrums that I have there. And maybe that can be a project also for us or for the community, and anyone can grab it and just to display their own videos. So
I would love to, we could do that together with this, in that's, I mean, the way that I'm thinking of taking the system is at the moment, this is all JavaScript sprinkles in with the Rails app.
Yeah.
With this system, this is like a completely standalone front end for the site. And I would imagine it going to the, like probably Rails in the back end, but maybe Phoenix and Alexia, who knows, API, and kind of basically kind of pulling the front off of this, but then keeping the Rails app and exposing APIs. So, and like, I'd love this to be able to, like, it's frustrating that we can't automatically detect who's in which video, but maybe in this front end, we could allow people to tag certain videos and say, oh, I was in that one, I was in that one. And then they would appear on the individual. Cool. Yeah. That would like, so, I mean, at the moment, like, if you go to your account, so you should now actually, this Scrum that you've started, in principle, you'll have that appearing on your like, so you got this like latest videos from me here.
Okay.
That was this morning's one. So in principle now, you'll see that on your page, but it only works for the person who actually starts it, and then possibly only if you're signed up through Google Plus into that account. But and making modification to this whole legacy Rails app is a pain. But if you and I were collaborating on this app, we could start to put that new functionality in, like, just click on which of the ones are yours, and then your profile page can display
sure.
the scrums that
I would like to do that.
Yeah. That would be great. Well, the let me get you the app for the repo for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be great to have you on the mob thing. So we did that as part of the premium mob on React. But let's, here we go. So that's the repo for it. And the particular thing that I did today is I managed to get it all deployed, all the DNS set up, and get the React Bootstrap integrated with it. So
cool. Yeah.
I guess actually I haven't pushed the latest code to there, so I'll just do that right now, so that you can check it out and play with it.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I saw the subdomain there.
Yeah. Git push origin master. Yeah. So ultimately, once we've got this to a place where it's good enough, we can remove the React from there, close down this, have this as like the Agile Ventures API, and replace it with a new front end.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
And probably not with the rotating thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Good stuff. All right. I guess I'm late for the gosh, what's it called? Our brain. It's the async voter meeting. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. Lovely to meet you, Sheldon.
Well, bye.
Bye for now. Take care.